guys? It's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, then hi, my name is Annie. Here on my channel, we discuss all things YouTube growth and how to grow your channel from the ground up and turn it into a successful YouTube channel. Before we jump into today's video, here are this video's shoutouts. For my next few shoutouts, I'm going to be changing up the whole process of how I pick the winners to make it more fair for everybody. So to get a shoutout in my next video, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Instagram and stay active on my Instagram, and then every time I pick shoutouts for my next video, I'm going to be running a randomizer through my last Instagram post comments to pick 4 people at random for the shoutouts, which I think is a pretty fair trade because that way I am rewarding my most supportive and most engaged active subscribers. So that is all you have to do to get the next shout out in my next video, and without further ado, let's get into this video. So since about the beginning of March, I've begun to premiere pretty much every single video on my channel as opposed to the regular uploading format, which has basically started making you guys send me all kinds of questions like, do premieres make your videos do better than regular uploads? What are the pros and cons of premieres? Are you more likely to get more views and watch time through premieres than regular uploads? So I decided to sit down and film this video for you guys today and basically go through all the reasons why I prefer premieres to regular uploads and all of the pros and cons to both. So if you want to know whether or not premieres can get you more views and how, then just keep on watching. So to begin with, what is a video premiere? So typically when you upload a video to YouTube, it is either a public, a private, or scheduled video, and then once it goes live on your YouTube channel, your subscribers with their notifications will be notified of your video. If they do not have notifications on, then it goes into their sub box, and then that is what basically begins your video's journey on YouTube and its growth. Now in summer 2018, or closer to the fall of 2018, YouTube rolled out a new feature where you could actually set your video as a premiere. So what this does is it places your video on your YouTube channel like any other type of video you would upload, but rather than it being a live video like your typical videos are, the video cannot be played until the time you set it for. So if you set your premiere for about 12 hours or a day before it is set to upload, then for the 12 hours or the day before your video premieres and goes live, your audience can essentially engage with your video, like, dislike, comment, and share your video before it even goes live on your channel. Then what happens is 30 minutes before your video goes up and goes live, and then again 5 minutes before it goes live, your subscribers who've set a notification and your regular notification squad will receive a notification of your premiere beginning, and then they can go on to watch your premiere. And the very noticeable addition that premieres have that regular videos don't is that when you have a premiered video, there is a chat box on the side of your video, and with this chat box, you can actually communicate and speak with your subscribers live before and during the video. So premieres essentially bring you a whole lot of features that normal uploads don't. And now I'm going to be getting into whether or not premieres give you more views than regular uploads and how. So first off, let's look at it from an overall perspective. In a word, yes, premieres are better suited to grow your channel than regular videos, because the very basis of the YouTube algorithm and deciding which videos to boost or not to boost is based on the engagement of the video. So if your video gets a lot of engagement, it gets boosted. If your video doesn't get that much engagement, it doesn't get boosted. Engagement on YouTube is broken down into likes, dislikes, comments, shares, iCard and end card clicks, audience retention, click-through rate, and essentially any way possible people can engage with your video. And because premieres help you to get more engagement, it helps to boost your videos. So now let's break it down a little bit further, starting off with the initial boost of your video. So when you first upload a video to YouTube, YouTube's algorithm looks at the engagement you get between the first hour to 2 hours of your video being live. So if for the first hour or 2 hours your video is up, it's getting loads of likes and comments and shares and more engagement, then your video is more likely to keep on growing. Whereas if you upload a video and in the first hour it gets like 5 views, maybe 1 or 2 likes, and then nothing much after that, then YouTube kind of considers, well, this video isn't getting much, so let's kind of just stop boosting it and move on. The advantage with premieres, as I said before, you can set your premiere to go up hours, even days before your video actually goes live. Therefore, your premiere can get likes, comments, dislikes, shares, and loads of engagement before your video even goes live and YouTube even registers your video because, as I said, YouTube registers your engagement as of the second it goes up. Therefore, if your video is getting all this engagement before it even premieres and YouTube actually registers it, once YouTube does register it, it's going to register all this engagement and begin to boost it right away. So that is one very, very strong advantage your video gets right away that it doesn't get with regular uploads. So then the second factor is audience retention. Now, as I've said in some of my other videos, audience retention is one of, if not the most important metric that YouTube looks at for boosting videos. As I've said before, if your video has good audience retention above 40 to 50%, YouTube tends to push your video out further. Whereas if your audience retention is more towards 10% or 20%, YouTube tends to not push your video out that much and kind of stop promoting it. So how do premieres change this? As I said, before and during your premieres, there is a chat box beside the video. You can use this to your advantage to actually talk to and keep your viewers engaged during the premiere. So if you are talking to your subscribers all the way through the video, you are keeping them hooked and engaged on the video and keeping them watching all the way through, which is going to make your audience retention go through the roof. And if you're getting that much audience retention and that much watch time during your video, YouTube is going to notice that spike and push out your video even further. Now, one of the cons I should definitely warn you about where premieres are concerned is that if, let's say, your premiere is at 11 a.m. and a couple of people click onto your video at 11:05 or 11:10, they actually cannot rewind your video to the beginning until after the premiere. So if your video is 10 minutes and they come in at the 5-minute mark, they have to wait 5 minutes before being able to watch your video from the beginning, which in some circumstances can actually repel them from your video and keep them from actually watching it. However, like I did also say before, your subscribers have the chance to turn on the reminders on your premiere, and they get reminders 30 minutes before your video and 5 minutes before your video, and there is an added 2-minute countdown once the premiere actually starts. So that gives them a good healthy amount of time to get onto the video before it actually starts, and they may actually not miss anything. But that is one con that I don't want to hide from you guys and make you aware of. So in summary, how does audience retention help to grow your channel? Audience retention equals longer time on the recommended page, equals more potential for views and more potential for views to turn into subscribers. And also, YouTube's algorithm actually ranks videos in search based on audience retention, which is why if you look at the results of any search term on YouTube, the videos are not ranked by views. You can see some videos with 3,000 views ranked above videos with 45, 100,000, even 200,000 views, because YouTube's algorithm ranks videos based on audience retention. So if they're having your video on a premiere, your audience retention is stellar and through the roof, you may actually have your video ranked above much bigger videos with more views, all because your audience retention is better. So in summary, when you are premiering your videos on YouTube as opposed to a regular upload, you are giving your video so much more power and so much more potential to do better on the platform, get you more views, and get you more subscribers. So if you have ever considered premiering one of your videos on YouTube and weren't too sure about the pros and the cons, is it actually worth it? Is it actually going to help you? Is it going to hurt you more than anything? Then I hope this was a good enough answer for you, as this is everything I've gathered through premiering all of my videos. So that, you guys, is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!